What's going on, everybody? See who all we got today. We got Forgiven Darkness, Fam Lit, Herobrins here, Brent, what up? Keck Birkin, Kit, Kate. Alright, let's see. Maybe. Alright, looks like it's coming back. Hopefully that was it for today. I'm not even sure. I just started, for God's sakes. Alright, looks like we're back up and functioning here. Let me get this all squared away real quick. I'm not sure what happened there. Anyway, here we go. So we need I need about 1 million. Oop, I lost the music too. See if I can get some music back here. There we go. Alright, anyway, I need about 1 million of the pristine clusters. These guys right here. As you see, I've only got 5. It's 250 of these guys to upgrade one relic to C8 once you get some C8 amps. 250. Woof. So anyway, I've got my work cut out for me. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the Steam group. Gonna do some public matches, doing dungeons today. As gonna try to get some more of those fragments. I am gonna do them public. Alright, so I'm in the Steam group chat. And should be ready to go. What's the dummies' names? Let's see, we got Derek DeBeard, Agent Travis, Good Cell. There's Jap. I don't know if I recognize that Derek DeBeard. I don't recall seeing that one. You get Chaos Amps, there's a really small chance of getting them from floor 80 plus. Oh crap, you know what? I never set my stuff back up. Let me see, I gotta fix myself here. I did that power surge video this morning, and I haven't fixed my defenses back. Let's see. There we go. Let's do that. Oh wow, look at all these points sitting. Holy crap. Let's see, go all into Flaybar there. Let's see, now who do I want to bring along with my usual setup here today? I did snakes yesterday. Today, let's do, let's get back to Earth Shatters. I really like the Earth Shatter builds. That's Frostbite. Those are all good. Got a bunch of Ascension to apply. Alright, we're looking good. Anyway, yeah, let's Earth Shatter it up a little bit. Earth Shatter, Sky Guards, auras, maybe even some beams today. Beams go really, really well with Earth Shatters because they proc that Shatter combo. I don't have my Ramsters set up yet there, Pixia. That's probably going to be the next defense I do. Cody, what's going on? Alright, so anyway, like I said, doing dungeon maps today. So let's head on over. Oh, Slinky's gone. He'll have to log over to his other troll account now. Let's just start right at the top. You get Chaos 8 amps. There's a small chance of getting them from floor 80 plus in Onslaught, Thomas. And it's a very slim chance. So, like, I went from floor 80 to floor 123 before I got my very first one. Alright, you know what? Let me set myself up in Discord as well, which I have not done yet today. Let everybody there know I'm streaming. There we go. Getting done with your work week. Very nice. I'm doing good, Cody. Snoozing a little. I got about 7 hours of sleep last night, which was kind of nice. Yeah, I had a ton. I had 30 some C8 amps saved up prior to being done with Ancient Power. So I mean, I grinded the crap out of it, but that was from, I bought probably 10 of them and I found the rest, but it took me what, like 180 Onslaught floors to find them all. So it's, I mean, they are super rare, there's no doubt. Let's go something like this. Anyway, feel free to hop in and join on US West. Should be able to find it on the war table, or you can join me through the Steam group, whichever your preference is. You want me to play on PlayStation, Devion? You gotta go vote in the poll over on my community channel, because right now the PlayStation is losing the battle. So I got 300 left. Tell you what, that's 100 per lane. We can go. Let's beam it too. Get some proton beam action going here. I won't have enough DU left for Frosties there on board. Gonna have to really spread this proton beam out too. Let's see, spread it out as far as I can get it here. There we go, very nice. Yeah, I don't think that's possible, Pixie. I think it would take I think someone would quit playing before they got to that. It would take too much. Alright, let's see here. I think we'll just go like that. Looks like nobody else wants in today. I did make it public, right? Yeah. That's alright. You just want to do the highest level expeditions you can, Gobus. You don't want to just farm defender medals. You would be missing out on so much more. It's really up to you, Timothy. I mean, if you want the quickest way currently to get through Chaos 7 is to farm a set of gear from each tier and then trade the gear to a friend, go reset your AP, and then have your friend trade the gear back. But on that same note, it's only saving you like 45 minutes to an hour maybe. It's not like a massive time savings, but it is the quickest way. It basically makes it so you can jump right to Chaos 7 without you know, your first map after doing Ancient Power would be Chaos 7. But on the same note, if you have a bunch of crafting materials, you need 50 of each of the shiny and the plain motes. If you had 50 each of those, you would just need 4 shiny clusters and 2 pristine clusters, and you could upgrade 1 relic, and 1 relic will just carry you through all the tiers if you wanted to do it that way. The 19's up. It's all good. I'll get it. It'll be up for 4 hours, right? Or is that not right? Anyway, I'll get it later on. How can you pass floor 62? Being careful, reading the lanes that are coming, and building the lanes versus the mobs and mutators that are present. If you just spam stuff down like you do in Expeditions, you will fail in Onslaught. Unless you've got all perfect mod setups. Nice auto, congrats. Wrecking them. Well, remember, you can't trade relics that have been tinkered at all. So if you've upgraded it, or if you've tinkered it in any way, you can't trade it. But, I mean, if you have one that's untinkered, then, yeah, that's definitely a viable source. The reason I say upgrade one through the crafting system is if you have something all modded perfect, then, of course, you would have to upgrade it, as you can't trade it. Oh, it only stays for an hour? Well, I'm going to miss that one then, Quicksilver. That's unfortunate. But, you know, that's how it goes. You use what you want to use, I'm Shady. Bees is the cheese, basically. If you don't have a great grasp of the game and you just want a spam defense, then have 2 sets of bees. 1 regular bees and 1 with magic damage. And you can spam bees all the way through. But that's, you know, it's up to you. That's your call. You use the defenses you want. No, don't let anyone else tell you what defenses to use. They're all viable. You use the defenses you like the best. But bees are definitely a very good source. Weapon manufacturers are a very good source. Ramsters are a very good source. I mean, like I said, use what you want. Don't use the same thing on every lane. The only thing that's going to work for that is perfectly modded weapon manufacturers or bees. If you want to just spam stuff. We don't know, Pixie. There's no date. Hopefully we'll find something out this week. Tomorrow is Trendy Friday Fun. Tomorrow at noon Pacific Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. So maybe we'll get lucky and find out a little more info. They generally will tease us a little more info each week. I'm hoping they give us a date. You know? That's the main thing that matters. Yeah, it's a public match there, sir. Just look for it on the war table. It's not going to show it right now. You'll have to wait until the next one. It won't let you join midway like this. But when we get to the build phase of the next map, you can feel free to hop on in. For sure. The more the merrier. The more people, the more loots. Gotta get the loots. I wish that the crafting materials were a little bit more abundant. Requiring 250 of these to upgrade 1 relic to C8 is... it's a bit intense, you know? It is definitely a bit intense. Get Quibs first. I see you over there, Quibs. Oh, Quibs is already dead. His roller's gonna take forever to come out, huh? And that wasn't too bad. Sweet. But considering you get 1 to 2 of these per run, and I mean the prices for them on the market are just absurd. Every once in a while you see them for a decent price, but man, people price these things really, really high. And like, see that run, I only got 1 of the clusters. So that's 250 runs at that rate just to get 1. That's just crazy. Oh, I'm sure he will, Pixia. It's not, all it requires is time, and Marcos puts the time in, you know. I mean, the main accomplishment that Marcos has from hitting that is massive, massive, massive amounts of hours played. Well, thanks there, Jalen. I appreciate it. I'm sure I'll hit that too, but it's going to take me a year. I'm not going to grind it out like Marcos did. It's not fun. You know, I mean, you get an opportunity to get caught up on Netflix, but besides that, it's just too grindy, you know, for me personally. I gotta mix it up some. Maybe in a year I'll be at floor 1000. We will see. That's good. But yeah, I mean, Marcos, no one will catch Marcos if he doesn't want him to. Need moats. Crazy 8 needs moats. Let's see. I don't think much is going to even make it to that proton beam there. I'm so tempted to take this Earth Shatter up to Chaos 8, but I don't have good enough mods on it yet. I got good mods. I guess maybe with a better melee boom I would do it. Let's see here. Let's go like that. Like that. And then we'll just center everything here. 2 more. That'll work. That will work. I got 2 R's over here, right? Yeah. Alright, we all good. Playing a little PUBG. Very nice. Yeah, anyway, the grind for materials is the real deal. There's no doubt about it. I put 2 or 3 down here. Alright, I got 2 here. Put some moats up for me. Alright. I don't know, Forgiven. I'm not sure what. I mean, Robot Entertainment laid a bunch of people off, so I'm not sure if there will be an OMD3 or when. Yeah, I've used the Dragon Breath. I used that quite a bit back before I got other stuff. It's having a nice change to, you know, if you're using a hero that gets buffed or has pistol buffs, yet it's got the shotgun, you know, the shotgun shells and the shotgun blast, so definitely nice to mix up the inventory. That was one of Gobu's favorite pistols. I personally didn't use it a ton. Alright, let's see. Crazy 8's got some moats. Nice. I'll take them. I ain't complaining. Good enough there. Yeah, we're looking good here. Got a whole bag dedicated to mats. Oh, you have no idea, Pixia. If I was to pull all my mats out of that material vault, I would have like 5 bags. Eh, not that many. I would have 3 bags full of mats, at least. Well, it's a shotgun there, Rage. It's close quarters. Use that when stuff gets up in your face. The old dragon's breath. Use that when the baddies are all up in your grill. But, I mean, the way Fortnite is designed, you don't go with one weapon. You know? You use multiple weapons every match. Don't ever want to just bring one along. Not enough juice. There's lots of good pistols out there. Raven is pretty awesome. That little, I can't remember what it's called, but that little double pistol move that he does. I got one complaint about Raven. And that one complaint is I think it should be a female character model. I think that costume and that skin would look so much better on a female character model. Just opinion, of course, but I really do think it would look awesome on a female. But yeah, Raven's super fun, no doubt. I wish there was a way to trade moats and amps. Would be my wish there, Timothy, because I'm the same way. I mean, I've got half a bag full of pristine moats, and the vault is full. And I mean, I'll never use all the pristine moats I have. And here at the beginning, when I first looked at it, I was all intimidated by how many pristine moats it took to upgrade a piece to Chaos 8. Oh, the moats are not the problem. You know, it's all about the clusters, no doubt. Got you a tsunami sniper, nice. I've got just about, I don't have every weapon in the game, but I've got almost every weapon in the game in Fortnite. I'm at the end of the game though, so I need another zone past Twine to get me back into Fortnite. Gotta have something else to do, you know, other than just grind with no goal. At least with DD2, you know, that's, when I say that, people always bring up DD2, but with DD2 there is a goal. You know, you can, Onslaught is no cap, you can go as high as you want. Where once you're done with Twine in Fortnite, other than the Horde Bash, there's no reason, there's nothing else to do, you know? I mean, you can make you can grind out all the materials to make all the reperks and perk ups and everything to make all your mods perfect. But you're making your mods perfect to not do any content. There's nothing else there is the problem. But it's an awesome game. You get a lot of play out of it. You can easily get 1,000 hours out of Fortnite for sure before you make it to the point where I did. I'm sure I've probably got 1,000 to 1,500 hours in it. I put in my time into Fortnite for sure. Lately, I have been craving a little battle royale lately, and I haven't played a match in a long time. David, what's up? How you doing? What XP boost have I got? I got 210. I'm at 42. That's just the name of the tickets there, Rage. The event is the Horde Bash. Or that's what you do in the game. But I'm not interested in events with no additional content. I mean, if there's some kind of fancy weapon I can get out of it, but those weapons all stink. I do like that soldier from this event, but I already went in and got it. So, that's a done deal. Oh, I can't wait. I'm hoping we get, I'm hoping we get some more details tomorrow, David. Hopefully some dates, you know. Man, I just can't seem to find a decent relic anymore either. Now, the highest expeditions you do, the more you get. If you're only in Chaos 6, Drazer, I wouldn't recommend farming gold. Get to Chaos 7 first. Don't spend any gold on that Chaos 6 stuff. Unless it's shards, because shards, of course, you can continue to use. Just get yourself up to Chaos 7, you know. Yeah, For Honor, I don't know if you guys heard the beep a few minutes ago. For Honor is 65% off this weekend, I guess. That was a notification on my phone. Somebody got bugged. Looks like we're gonna have to wait it out. Yeah, if you've got a good set of mods, David, there's nothing wrong with saving it up. I mean, it might be a while until the Ranger's released, but, I mean, having the gear ready to go before it comes out would be pretty awesome. I would build an ability power-based Abyss Lord clone. Well, that's generally why they would do a 65% off vision. I've never played For Honor, so I can't really say. But usually anytime a company offers a steep discount like that, it's because the population is decreasing. Generally, you know. Let's see. Oop, wrong hero. Let's not put Flame R's down on that guy, huh? We'll just go 1. That was too much, wasn't it? I think that may have been too much. Too much DU. Let's see the best placement of that one. I think like that would be the best placement for that side. I mean, I always try to do that too. Anytime there's a new hero coming, I kind of try to guess how I'm going to want to play it. Now with the Ranger it would be easy because it'll, you know, you could play a similar build as a Huntress, you know. But with newer heroes, you kind of have to guess at what you want, you know, how you want to play the hero. Which is half the fun. Oh, I bet that's what it is, Rage. Something to do with the Games for Gold, trying to get a little cross promotion. That's awesome. I didn't realize that was on the Games for Gold this month. I'll have to get it downloaded on the Xbox too. That I can't remember the name of it, but that puzzle game with the little cubes that was on there this month was the wife played through it. She actually really enjoyed it. It kind of looked almost like if you liked Portal, I think you might like that. You know, it had an interesting puzzle-based play style. Alright, I got extra DU, it appears. Nothing wrong with a little extra. Let's see. Let's grab... You can do it! Or not. Wonder if it's going to reach all the way over there if I put one here. Let's see. It doesn't get all the way, but it's pretty close. I'm just going to put it there anyway. Actually, you know what? I can just get it all the way up to the spawn and put it down here. The Earth Shatter, the elevations don't matter on the Earth Shatter. You can put it wherever you want. Alright, we got one more spot open. Anybody else wants in? Death Squared, yeah, that's the one. It actually looked really fun. She played all the way through it. It didn't take her very long. I bet it took her like maybe 3 or 4 hours and she had beat the game. But it looked enjoyable. I ended up watching her playing it a little bit. Alright, one more spot open before we close the deal. Remember, once combat phase starts, you can't join until the next map. Give you guys a couple of seconds. I don't want to wait. I want to get them mats. So, although I'd prefer to have a full group, I don't mind going a little short. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I never played For Honor. I've watched other people play it, but I've never played it personally. A little 5-bar mod action would be nice today on board. I wouldn't complain. Not one bit. Would have no complaints at all. It's all good there, Crazy 8. Gotta get the kids. Gots to get the kids. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. That'll get me another defense squared away here. I think I should do Ramsters next. Seems like the smart move, you know. Ramsters are such a good defense. And I'll be using them in my Onslaught push when we finally get around to the one-map floors again. Or again, when we finally get around to one-map floors, period. Not again. For Honor's good if you like fighting games. Had a rocky start, but improved a lot over the last year. Well, that's good, you know. I'm hoping that happens for DD2, you know. I mean, obviously it's still got a player base, but it would be nice if the player base was a little bit healthier, a little bigger. But with DD2, it's all centered around updates. You know, after we get a big update, there will be a bunch of players for a couple of weeks, and then they'll start slowly dying down again. That'd be pretty cool, David. In any game, I think that'd be cool. I'm not sure what they'll do, Pixia. We'll have to find out. I mean, there's no doubt that the system will change, but I have no idea what they're gonna do. I've been a little out of the loop with the testing and stuff too, so I mean, I'm not even hiding any information from you all. I straight up don't know. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I'm not sure. I mean, we'll have to see, you know. But Ancient Power will definitely be changing along, because it goes hand in hand with Onslaught, you know. $10 of Mastery Mode, that's not sad at all, Shrimp King. You figure it's probably, I would guess it's probably 45 to 50 hours to clear all of it. Yeah, some sort of community event would be nice for certain. No doubt about it. Hopefully that question gets answered tomorrow there, the Joker. That's, it looks like we got Framey again, but then it recovered. Man, so irritating. I just have no idea what's going on with my interwebs. Yeah, I need one more 19 extract and I can finish Saren, their Shrimp King. Then I'm going to start working on Necros after that. Oh, am I offline on Steam? Let me see, I can change that. There we go, that problem's resolved there, Quicksilver. Thanks for the heads up. Tough to join me in the Steam group chat if I'm not online, you know? So what, 1,800 more Ascension to go, and I can get one defense to the caps on a hero. Only 1,800 more. That's what, 900 more maps at my current pace. Woof. Jeez. Crazy. I think everybody is, David. I mean, I got it, but I got it because I had gems sitting from the summer sale. Oh, that new UI to Steam is a complete mess, Quicksilver, I agree. I mean, I didn't expect the material vault to be free by any means. I definitely didn't expect it to be free. But it just would have been nice if they would have said something up front, or would have at least given something for free. Like a, you know, give a minimized vault or something, and you could pay to unlock more. I think that's people's biggest complaint is, you know, they didn't say anything about the cost up front, you know. Stuck mob. I'm just gonna wait for it to evaporate. I was pretty surprised too, Timothy, when I opened it up and saw it. was like, damn. I mean, more than a bag. You know, I expected it to cost, but I expected it to, like, cost as much as a bag. Maybe 2 bags, you know. Uh-oh, completing dailies. Didn't even notice. Oh, crap, this was not a dungeon map. I just realized that we're not on a dungeon map. What the heck? Derp. We'll see what happens there, bro. Hopefully, you know, hopefully they're able to get that stuff dialed in. I always go up top there, Quicksilver. Like, if you open the store page, and then go up top, and just click on your name, and then click on groups, and it should be listed right down below there. The main thing I don't like about that new UI is how it treats the friends list. I just don't like how it treats the friends list at all. Alright, let's find that green mod here. It's got to be in here somewhere, right? Nope, nothing there. Yeah, C7's all about them flame auras for sure. Makes an easy spammer. You can just do flame auras only if you wanted. If your flame auras are all modded up, you could just do flame auras only and just go through and wreck it. Save all these armor pieces. Way I can get some more DPS heroes squared away. Let's see. Nothing good, huh? The mod grind is real. Oh my gosh. I guess by the time I get those 1,000 more pristine clusters, maybe I'll have a couple of green mods by then. What would I do if I had full green mods maxed out in the highest floor in Onslaught? Well, I never will, unless Marcos quits. No one will ever catch Marcos unless he wants you to. Anyway, let's queue it up. Let's get back to the dungeon. Let's see, we haven't done a Bastille or a Molten Citadel yet. Let's just go ahead and do a Bastille and get it out of the way. But I guess to answer your question, if I had full green mods maxed out in all chaos gear and was at the highest ascension floor or onslaught floor, I would keep doing more floors. You got to be committed to it, David, to do it. Marcos is committed to the leaderboard, you know. So, I mean, he is the king, no doubt about it. So we got one more spot open. Anybody gonna join us up here? Well, I guess this is a slow builder. Can build this out. It'll give time for somebody to hop in. I mean, it got a little mind-numbing. It got a little mind-numbing just going to floor 250. Quicksilver's here. Go ahead and build it out. Kind of slow roll the build out. Let's going on there, Finley? Well, see, that's the thing. I mean, do you want to... You know, like I said, to each their own. I'm not gonna lie, when I went through all those Ancient Power resets, there was a whole lot of Netflix involved. There was... I watched all of... To get to Ancient Power 42, from where I watched all of The Flash, every season. I watched all of Green Arrow, every season. I watched all the Saw movies over again for some reason, from start to finish. I watched a bunch of other timeless movies, like Excalibur. I can never see Excalibur enough times. That is just an awesome, awesome movie. May Retha! What's going on there, May? How you doing? But yeah, I got caught up on a whole lot of movie watching. There's no doubt about that. What else did I watch? I watched a bunch of stuff. You know, I'm not either, David. It's not my flavor, really. I do like scary movies, but that one was just like a straight gore fest. It wasn't really... I like scary movies that will make you jump, not make you want to puke, you know? So I like the suspenseful scary movies, or the scary movies that are like a mystery involved or whatever. When is season 5 coming there, Drazer? I tell you what, I liked The Flash better than I liked, crap, I don't even have a relic on those reflects, do I? Yeah, I got a campaign one, it'll work. I thought I was gonna like Green Arrow more than The Flash, but I think I ended up liking The Flash more than Green Arrow. Or Green Arrow, the Arrow, you know what I'm saying. The Arrow started off really good, but it definitely went a little blah. Like season 5. The first several seasons I liked, but season 5 it went a little bit blah. There we go. We got a 4th here now. Alright, that's a massive amount of face roll there. Oh, May can see you, Quicksilver. Let me jump in the water here real quick just to make sure. This is a complete face roll right here. Yeah, I've seen the new Avengers. We watch a lot of movies. That my son is active in the military. 6 Earth Shatters. This is just stupid. Alright, whatever. It's gonna wreck it. My son is in the military, and he has access to a streaming service that he's allowed a +1, and of course he hooked us up. And it's for deployed military personnel, basically. And they get really good... They get a good selection of movies streamed. A lot of stuff that's still playing in the theater, it will be on there. So we watch a ton of movies through that. Love The Flash, but every season the big villain looks 1,000 times dumber than it should. That's fair. No doubt about it. I've never played a match with Marcos, no. Marcos plays solo. He doesn't really play with other people. Even back before he hit these, I mean, now all he does is onslaught, and nobody can play with him because nobody's that high. But even back before, when he was just grinding ancient power resets, he didn't, actually, he did do a couple of AP resets with, like, Cookie Binger, I think. But I've never played with him now. I talk to him all the time, but I've never, actually played a match with him. I have too, David. DD2 needs, I mean, the community, of course, would throw a fit about it because everybody wants new content, new heroes, new. But DD2 has got a lot of broken stuff that needs to be fixed. The game really needs an optimization pass. I mean, it needs like 6 months worth of work into optimizing the game. But sadly, that's not going to do very well for Trendy, as they're not going to make any money during that time. And that's not good for us, in turn, as if Trendy's not making any money, we don't get any new content, you know? But yeah, the crashes have been real, no doubt about it. They are the real deal. The 400% drop. I don't even know what you're talking about there, quick. We don't really have a whole lot of info on the next update yet. I mean, we know that Onslaught is changing. Oh, you mean the patch that just hit? Nah, that was it. The 400% drop and then that material vault was the bulk of that last patch. Always, David, always. It's always wave 5, and if you're in Onslaught, it's always map 3. That's what makes it so frustrating, you know? What's going on there? It's Dark-Minded. How you doing? This right here is a Netflix and chill build right here for sure. Yeah, it's a bit much there, Terraria, no doubt. Let's see what we got here. What does that mean? You're going to ancient power reset again there, Pixia? Oh, that sucks, Dark. Never any fun being sick. Bags are full is definitely a problem. That might actually be why I experience crashes. I don't have a terrible amount of crashes, but like if I have a long DD2 grind day, I'm going to crash at least once. If I do like an 8-hour or 10-hour DD2 stretch, which you guys know I do periodically, I'm going to have 1 or 2 crashes every single time. You know, I didn't want to say anything, David, but I thought it was a bit overrated too. Everybody says it was the best, that it was the best Avengers movie ever. But I personally would disagree. I thought that Infinity War was really slow. It was slow and long, and it, you know, there was a couple of times where I was starting to feel a little naughty, ready to just keel over and go to sleep when I was watching it. Well, I'm gonna let that poll go at least 2 weeks, bud. It's been a week already. So I'll let the poll run another week, and then I'll get something scheduled. So, I mean, sometime in the next 30 days, Depends on your definition of soon, you know. But like the next 30 days I'll do a console stream. But you guys got to remember, on the console we're going to be doing lobby stuff. I'm not all geared out on the console. I mean, I can't even carry Chaos 7 on a console. I mean, I like the Avengers movies, don't get me wrong, but I did not think that that was the best one. That may be what it is, Timothy. I didn't watch it in a theater. That could be the case, though. For those that are asking about the consoles, make sure you get your vote in. There's going to be a whole lot of disappointed folks from one console or the other, because I'm only planning on adding one console right now. And it's not, I'm only going to stream like once or maybe twice a month on that platform. I'm not going to grind it out. So get your console vote in. Currently, Xbox is winning by 1% of the vote. If you go over to my community page, if you go to my channel and then just click that community tab up top, you'll have to scroll down a few messages, but you'll see the poll there asking about consoles. And the last I checked, it was 36% to 35%. Xbox was winning. It's over. I had no idea that the population of consoles was that close together with each other. Give me that loot. All the loot, please. All the loot. You can't link directly to the poll, just how YouTube is set up. So you'll have to just go to the community page. Nightbot is going to spam it up every now and then. But it's just kind of weird. I should have done the poll on Twitter, probably. If I'd have done it on Twitter, then I could link directly to it. In fact, maybe I'll start another one on Twitter and just let it run for like a week or whatever. And then I'll be able to link to it, you know. And then combine the results between the two. Just gotta log in every day there, Rage, and clear it. When you're low level every day, log in twice, you know. There we go. We got a fourth person coming. I'm gonna wait till they spawn in before I hit G. There they are. Who we got? The Joker. There's no fast way, sadly, Mr. Fahrenheit. It's just straight up grind. The fastest way would be do consecutive maps and get a win streak bonus, because you get a bonus shard then for whatever tier you're looking for. But y'all definitely always want to get that win streak bonus shard for certain. Why do I have a bad feeling about these cannonballs? Hopefully they have piercer on them. I'm sure they do. Let's see, looking good. Do my campaign reflect beam. All we need is something there just to, you know, just for the reflect property. That's one of the biggest problems with Save the World right now. Rage is the public games are really bad. There's so many people just AFK in the game by joining publics and then not, you know, not actually participating. Fortnite is a bring your own friends game, for sure. If you don't have a set group of people to play with, it can be a little bit rough. Let's see, not enough left for my massive supply of earth shatters, but that was about 10 times more kill than we needed. Only 4 this time. Only 4. That's ridiculous. I'm on US West they're dealing. Always on US West unless I put it in the title. Yeah, that's got piercer. Poor little earth shatters. Doug, what's up, man? How you doing? I don't believe it does, bud. In fact, I'm pretty sure that the only 2 heroes it works on is the monk and the barbarian. I may be wrong on that. No particular reason there, the Razor, just lane coverage, really. I mean, this gives me a double chance of freezing from 2 separate beams, and it's got awesome lane coverage. And it looks cool. Proton beams, it's half about the art. The Adept is big time worth it. The Initiate could use some love. The Initiate is good if you've got all the heroes already, but I would definitely get her last. The Adept is really, really good DPS, but remember, it's not really bringing anything to the table as far as building goes, other than that Hailstorm Tower. And the Hailstorm is not the best DPS, you know, or not the best form of anti-air. It'll get the job done, but it's not the best, in my opinion, anyway. Just write bad words with them. And as long as they get you to a windscreen, that's all that matters, you know? Isom, I don't know, for those of you that remember Isom, the old community manager before Lalta, He did the Avengers logo in proton beams. He did a really good job of it too. It looked good. And then there was another, I saw an eye. Someone did an eye, like a string art type eye. It looked really good with the proton beams as well. Nice, Iceman. Does anything make it into the map? Just barely. Well, you gotta remember too, I'm using Chaos 8 stuff. I mean, it's like doing Chaos 6 and Chaos 7 gear. You know, this is straight up about farming the materials. Well, Shocking Revelation doesn't work on proton beams. It's a weapon manufacturer only shard, or mod. Proton beams have already got their CC though. They got the slow plus the freeze. I've got the ascension into it, so the slow takes the mobs down to 35%, which is good stuff. You want hero damage related shards, bud, and eventually I'm sure that buff shard is going to work, or buff mod, pardon me, is going to work, but right now it does not. Proton beams, Iceman. You could put it on protons. There's a lot of defenses you could put that on. A perfect controller servo is a good item. There's no doubt about it. That's a great find. I've got one. I bought it though. I bought it from Cookie Binger. It was so perfect too. I was grinding it out for days. And he found it, grinding other mods. And he's like, so you want it? How much you gonna give me? But yeah, Cookie cut me a good deal on it. I don't even remember what I paid for it. I gave him a fair price. I think I gave him 10 mil or something like that. Which either is more enjoyable for you, Razor? Generally speaking, Expeditions is going to be a better source of loot. I think I paid 10 mil for it, Iceman, on the PC. I use hero damage on my monk. Exclamation nuke in chat will show you my monk build there, Neo. It's the build I use all the time. I actually usually don't use this cat here, but I'm leveling it. This is my Sparkle Party cat. I leveled it up for that Power Surge video I did this morning, and I figured I might as well level it up the rest of the way. $10 mil for a max controller servo is a pretty good price, really. You're not going to get too much more than that. It's not one of the hot, super top-end items. I mean, get whatever you can get, you know, but I mean, 10 mil, that's a big chunk for a mod. The only things that are going to go higher than that are like Piercer Servo, Tenacity, Anti-Melee or Melee Boom. Are the only things that you're going to get the big gold out of, like the 50 mil plus range. Well, it's different per platform there, Woody, but on PC, you'll easily get 50 million for it. No doubt about it. On Xbox, it's not going to go for near that much. I'm not familiar with the economy on Xbox, but it, you know, the PC, everything sells for more than everything else. I don't know about a lot, but it's worth something for collectors, Iceman. I've got that too. You got a 10 of 10 piercer, nobody's using it. June Bao, thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it. The newest member to the Juicy Nation on YouTube. YouTube changed it. It used to be called sponsors, and now it's called members. But thank you a ton there, June Bao. Go through the inventory real quick. Stream Elements is lagging behind again. Man, all these maps, I've only got 5 pristine clusters today. Woof. That's rough. No good relics either. See, where's my perfect mod? Everybody else talking about how they're finding them. I want one too. Everybody finding perfect mods but me. That's not right. I mean, I don't want all the perfect mods. I want everybody to find them. I would definitely use Destruction. Vicious Strikes is a great shard for Skyguards though, Shrimp King. But you don't want to give up Destruction for sure. Kronos, thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Now, why did it not pick up June Bell? It should have picked June Bell up and threw him on the screen. Probably with the way YouTube changed it. Maybe Stream Elements isn't picking it up. WTF, man. Where's the good stuff? It's no good either. Oh, there it is. I was going to say Stream Elements is lagging. But thank you again there, Junebao. I do appreciate it. YouTube sponsor and a Twitch subscriber. Love you, man. Alright. What do we got here? We got Skyguards, we got Cannonballs, we got Weapon Mans. Throw some Flamars in just for giggles. And then let's get these Skyguards up. There we go. YouTube doesn't announce ninjas. No info yet, Iceman. I'm hoping we find out tomorrow, but we will see. The closest thing to any sort of info is a few days ago, Lalta popped into stream on Saturday and said it will be within 2 months. But that's very, very vague. I mean, that could be... And then he laughs and says, which means it could be in 5 minutes, or it could be in 2 months. Neo Gaming, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate ya. Alright, Pixie, take it easy. Thanks for swinging by. But yeah, back to Skyguard Towers. The thing, I mean, first off, you don't want to go without destruction, just because destruction is so massive. But Skyguards actually have uncapped range. I'm sure there's a cap, but we can't get to it. It's like, it's over 12,000. Did I see Trendy's latest tweet? No, not in the last few hours. Let me see, I'll look right now. See what kind of tweets the Trendos put out. Are you talking about the one, the Professor Proteus is a master inventor who gives personalized names to his favorite creations? We haven't revealed his mechanical assistant's name yet. What do you think it is? No clue. Hopefully that means we're going to get a new pet in the game. That would be pretty cool. If that's the one you were talking about. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like that was their latest tweet. So yeah, I did actually see that one. Boost stars, you want to go diverse. I'll do a spotlight on them as soon as I set them up, but I don't have them set up yet. But you definitely want to go diverse power and diverse crit damage. And for your third, I'm not positive, to be honest with you. I would have to test them a little bit and play around. But you definitely want diverse, because the whole deal with the boost star is it's going to get more benefit the more towers you have within it. So diverse would definitely be a good one to add. And then you want to just make sure that you're... Now, don't put diverse if you're only spamming flame auras. If all you do is spam around flame auras and then you throw a boost in the middle of it, diverse is not what you want to use. But if you do something like this, where we've got a Skyguard, a cannon, a weapon manufacturer, you've got multiple defenses in range of the boost star, that's where you're going to get the maximum benefit. No doubt about it. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Jay. I do appreciate it a ton. I've been itching a little bit to do another Terraria playthrough at some point, and maybe I'll wait for the next update to hit. But I've definitely been in the mood for some Terraria. My favorite map is not very popular, Elijah. I'm a big fan of Temple of the Necrotic. I love that map. This one is definitely one of my favorites, though. It's just, you know, I loved this map in DD1, Magus Quarters, and that just transitions over. Makes me like it in DD2 as well, you know. What about shards? You'd want to go Deadly Strikes, Destruction, and then I don't remember the name of it, but the shard that increased the boost damage of the aura. If you wanted to add in like a slow or something like that, then you would get rid of the boost damage one, the additional boost damage. I can't remember what that's called at all. Let me see if I've got it on this guy. Or yeah, boosted power. Like on this setup, obviously it's not set up, campaign relic on it. I'm using boosted power, vampiric, and destruction. But I'm not using them as most people would use them. I don't use them in aura lanes, as Frosty gives you so much more power. But I do like using them in a situation like this. For a bunch of towers in the back. I love putting a boost star down there. Shatterquake's really strong, Shrimp King. I would use it over melee damage for sure. Chaos 7, well, a 4 out of 5 bar Chaos 7 Shatterquake or an 8 out of 10 bar, I should say. Chaos 10 Shatter, or Chaos 7 Shatterquake adds 1.2 million DPS to your tower. Melee damage, you know, it's 1.2 million DPS to everything except mages, Mouthius, and flyers, where melee damage is just on melee mobs. So I mean, Shatterquake is really, really good. I'm using what I use: Shatterquake, Melee Boom. I can't remember what the third mod is. I'd have to look here. I'll look at the break. But yeah, Shatterquake is a beast. There's no doubt. Here's what I'm using. Or I use Shatterquake, Melee Boom, and Power Servo. But that 8 out of 10 Shatterquake there is giving me 1.2 million DPS. I would love to see what a max one did. A 1 bar is better than, is not a massive difference from a 8 out of 10. Get that Apprentice in your deck there, bud. You'll get a Shatterquake. One of the challenges with mods right now is the scaling versus the quality is really bad. To be honest with you, using a mod, it doesn't even really matter until you get 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10 is so much better than a 9 out of 10. Where the difference between a 1 out of 10 and a 9 out of 10 is way smaller than the difference between a 9 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10 on every single mod. So, I mean, it's all about perfection. You either have the perfect mod or you don't. But on the same note, you don't need the perfect mod. The only ones that would be an exception to is like Tenacity. You know, if you got a perfect Tenacity, that's a really, really good thing. But every other mod, the quality level doesn't matter substantially. I mean, obviously, if you get the 10 out of 10, you know, it's happy times. But anything less than the 10 out of 10 is not really a big deal, you know? I've seen 2 10 out of 10s. Thank you very much, Sarah Elijah. I appreciate it. I've seen 2 10 out of 10s. I bought one of them, and I found one of them. Here we go. Finally got two clusters out of that map. Just have them in the deck. Now, you are going to increase the chances even more if you play them actively, bud. And then you're going to want gear. But if you just have them in the deck, you're going to start seeing that mod. See if we can't get a couple more maps in here. Oh, no doubt about it there, Drazer. No doubt about it at all. And we got all 4. We got an invisible Terrarium there. Let's see. Let's just do this. Actually, let's just do a big diamond here. Do something like that. Change it up just a little. No, I mean, you do have a random chance of getting it, but the random chance of getting it is insanely low versus having the hero in your deck. So, Trendy said that it wasn't the case, and then they came back the following week. they came back the following week and said, oh, no, I guess the community was right. It actually is affecting the mod drops. I wasn't making fun of you there, Terrarian. I was just saying, you invisible dude. Where'd you go? There you are. All I see is a weapon and a pet. It's stealth mode. Terrarian stealth mode. Activate. Oh, fail pole smash. It's the fail smash for the loss. See, we're at 1036. We'll get to at least 1040. I had 1,000 Ascension again last night on stream. That's my third time hitting 1,000 Ascension. Actually, I'm hoping somebody clipped it. I got to go back and look at the clips. That way I can post it up on the Twitters. I don't really have any weapons for sale dealing. The only thing I keep around are relics. Relic mods, not even the relics themselves. I would put the mass on the flame aura, Shrimp. I mean, either one it's going to do really, really good on. It's going to be best in slot on either defense. However, remember your flame auras are hitting 10 targets, and your lightning strike aura is only hitting 1. So, I mean, you can use it in either one very effectively, but I personally would put it in my flame aura. I've got it in my flame auras right now, in fact. Come on, clusters. It would be really cool if they made those clusters drop throughout the map and not just out of the victory chest. Feel free to ask as many questions as you want, the Shrimp King. That's what it's all about, man. That's why I live stream. If it wasn't for, you know, having chat to interact with, I'd just record the videos. I wouldn't stream it. That's the whole deal. What are the purple and yellow shapes? That's their ancient power icon. So they're at the same ancient power. Two. Okay, so that's AP2 is the logo for that. And then you see that little orange, like on other people's screen, you see that little orange egg shape with the spikies coming off of it. That's my Ancient Power logo. So on their screen, they see that next to my name. There are not, bud. There's no PDT or canon-specific mods. Basically, every hero has one mod for one of their defenses. Like the Squire has the Ballista, what does the Huntress have? The Huntress has explosive traps. The Monk has the Boost Aura mod. I'm flaming out big time. Pretty much so, Greg. On the Skyguard towers, anything over about 1 million probably would get you past floor 80 pretty easily, Chris. And for flame auras, I don't know, maybe 400,000. Anything over 400,000 would get you there, no problem. I've been playing it for over 4 years there, Elijah. Actually, probably closer to 5 now. In October is my 4-year stream anniversary, so it's probably actually closer to 5 years I've been playing it. When I first started playing it, there was a NDA on the game, so you weren't allowed to live stream it or record videos of it. And that's when I started. I don't even know what my hours are. Anybody's got a browser window handy, you can look up my Steam profile and see. I have no clue what my Steam hours are on this account. It's got, yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, trying to keep the group full for the loot. My giveaway ended Saturday night. They're forgiven. I will have another giveaway in August. It will probably be over on Twitch though. Trendy hooks me up with giveaway stuff for YouTube and giveaway stuff for Twitch. Well, thanks there, bud. Have a great night. Thanks for swinging by, man. Oh, if you shift tab, it'll show your hours. Let's see. I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is up top. 6,790 hours is what I'm at on this account. No, you don't need tenacity on any tower, Chris. Tenacity is not required. Tenacity is a building style, not a requirement. If you want to use flame auras or weapon manufacturers or any ground trap aura node right up on the spawn on a cyborg lane, then you need tenacity. But you don't have to build those defenses like that. I use tenacity because I'm a big fan of the monk in the EV2. So I'm a huge fan of traps, auras, and nodes, you know? And that's why I use tenacity. But you don't need to use tenacity. I only use it in 2 places. I put it, actually 3 now, because I do have it on my proton beams too. I put it on weapon manufacturers, proton beams, and flame auras. I don't use it on lightning strikes. I don't use it on fissures. I don't use it on a lot of other defenses. So tenacity is not required. It's a playstyle choice. Alright, see that gets me to 1038. I think one more map will get me to 1040, so let's go ahead and knock out one more. Just one more. Come on, give me 2 clusters. 1, 2, nice. 2 more clusters, only 900 more to go. Yeah, there's a poll on my community tab right now, Elijah. I keep bringing it up, but nobody has been voting on it lately. If you go to my community page, there's a poll there. I'm actually going to repost it on Twitter. That way I can link to it. The way YouTube is set up, I can't link to a post on my community page. Sure, the Skyguard towers will get stunned every now and then. You don't want to put tenacity on a Skyguard tower, though. The best thing to do there is put something else in front of it to take the stun. Like, I use obelisks a lot. Frostbite towers work great for it. EMPs will go after the nearest tower. They don't care what type of tower it is. They just want the nearest tower. You can get just about all of the mods from Chaos 5. They're forgiven. The majority of the mods start dropping in Campaign or Chaos 1. So you can get just about everything by the time you get to Chaos 5. I think maybe defense rate and defense range maybe not in the mix by then. But you can certainly get everything else. Let's see. A little bit overkill, but that's alright. Better overkill than underkill. Let's get the popcorn machine going here. Yep. Not enough for 2. That's alright. We'll just go 1 there. Or, I only went 2 auras here. I'll do this. That'll free me up to 60. So I can get a full popcorn machine here. If you're going to make a popcorn machine, make it a full one, you know? I play on lots of different accounts, Greg. This is just my main account. I've got 1,000 hours on the PS4. 1,000-ish. I've got 500 hours on just my testing account that I do bug testing on. I've got like 500 hours on my alt account off of Steam. I probably got 300 or 400 hours on the Xbox account. Well, that's why you don't want to just spam one defense there, Iceman. You want to use other stuff. To maximize the benefit, you'd use multiple tower types. Yeah, if you just want to spam one, I mentioned that when we talked about it. If you just want to spam one type of defense, then diverse is not what you want. That's what I need, Quicksilver. I need pristine clusters. You need them too, though, so don't give me all your pristine clusters. I mean, I'll take them, but everybody needs them, not just me, you know? Let's see, let's get a good look at the popcorn machine here. Oh yeah, we got popcorn going over here. We got popcorn going all over the place. Good enough. See if anybody's got anything for sale here. The Joker. Thanks, Sarah Quicksilver. I appreciate it very much. So many pristine clusters. Oh my gosh. I'm too good to jump in the lava there, Elijah. See, look at me go. Oh, I jump in the lava plenty on my own. I don't need any encouragement. What I normally listen to, I like, if I'm just chillaxing, I like reggae music and some older funk music. Most of the time that I'm grinding, I listen to old punk music. Brooke, what's up? I like, I definitely, I mean, I grew up listening to punk. You know, that's my music of choice. But I also have a little bit of a musical background, so, I mean, I can appreciate a lot of different styles of music. Those influential teen years, though, I was in Washington, D.C. during the punk era. And D.C. was kind of the home of punk music in the U.S. Pretty much every old school punk band. I was actually at the Bad Brains concert when they got banned in DC. NoFX is kind of like the newer age of the older punk music. NoFX is like the newer age of it. But I do like a bunch of NoFX songs. That Bruce song is really good. Jeff Wears Birkenstocks is just plain funny. Farming with Frag. Frag should start streaming again. Gotta get them hairy ear holes going, you know? Living in Tahoe made me kind of appreciate the funk. You know? You guys know I used to work in casinos. Well, when we left Vegas, we moved up to Lake Tahoe, and I worked in a casino up there. And it was a casino that based a lot of its clientele off of music. So there was music, there was live bands just about every night. I mean, at least like probably 300 out of 365 days a year, there was live music there. And there was a whole lot of funk. Oh, has Frag started streaming again? Are you streaming on YouTube or on Twitch there, Frag? Just to give you an idea there, though, Iceman, one of my friends from high school is Ian McKay's little brother. If you know who Ian McKay is. You guys are on this map too? Fair enough. Gots to get them clusters. Twitch and YouTube. I'll have to check it out. I didn't realize you started streaming again. That's awesome. Well, you'll have to let me know when you're streaming on Twitch. YouTube doesn't offer it, but on Twitch I'll send you a host. Ian McKay is the lead singer from Minor Threat. There, Iceman. So I grew up with those guys. Now, Ian was a little bit older than me. So I actually hung out with his little brother. But was at many a Minor Threat rehearsal in their garage. Kellyon wrecked. Yeah, they're hex throwers there, Drazer. They're just getting owned. The Skyguard or the Earth Shatters are taking them out before they get in range of anything. The bulk of the hex throwers are in Chaos 6, but there are indeed hex throwers in C7. But they getting wrecked. I'm not I mean, I like a few Rolling Stones songs, but I'm not a massive fan of the Rolling Stones. That was Black Sabbath was most of the very first songs I ever learned, the first rock songs I learned how to play on the guitar. All about Iron Man, you know, it's everybody's first song, Iron Man. I hope so. I really do hope so there, Freg. I mean, we'll get something. It's just a matter of, is it what we want? I mean, what I want to know is the release date. No other information is important to me at this point. I mean, I do want to know more info about the new maps and what's coming, but I want to know when. You know, when. You know, that's the main thing for me. really just want to know when. Nah, there's no crossplay there, Deluxe, sadly. Crossplay would be an awesome thing in DD2 for sure. Alright, just one more. Just one more. We'll do one more map here. Just one more. I'm going to remake that poll over on Twitter. That way I can link to it, and then I'll combine the results. But it is going to decide the couple streams a month I do on console. That poll is going to directly decide what platform I do it on. So if you want PS4 or if you want Xbox, make sure that that's where you know that you go and get your vote counted in that poll. Because like I said, Trendy can't give out the information. It's proprietary information, you know. So I mean, they just won't give who the most players are on. It's got to be either PS4 or Xbox. There's more players on both of those than there is on PC. Ended off on the catacombs. Looks like we got one more spot open. Anybody wants in? We'll build it out while we're waiting. I mean, we do know that there's a new map and a new boss. So I mean, those are both great pieces of info, you know. Let's end off with a popcorn machine too. Do I have enough? Yeah, I got enough mana for it. Popcorn machine, the last map as well. And there we go. We got a fourth. Very nice. Got to get that loot. Alright. We have been thoroughly popcorned. We got anything else down below? Let's at least throw. What do we got left? We got 220 left. That would be... Actually, let's go 2 flame auras at each entrance just to clear out those kobolds. I'm really, really hoping they give us a date. I mean, it depends on how far out it is. If it's still a month and a half out... If it's a month and a half out, then they're not going to give us a date yet, you know? Thanks there, Quicksilver. Save some of that for you, man. Don't just give it all away. You gotta have mats too, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. Nah, I'll probably never do that for Given. For one, my contract with Curse Gaming requires 95% gaming-related content. So just to avoid there ever being an issue there, I'll probably never do a non-gaming stream. I mean, even if I just did like a live vlog or whatever, it would still be gaming-related. That's... we would talk about games, you know? If it's lagging real bad there, Deluxe, then you probably just want to lower your graphics settings. DD2 is not optimized super well. There's no doubt about it. So, I actually tested it last night. I mean, I hate to keep tooting Warframe's horn, but it's a good game. It really is. Last night, when I had that, you know, first off, when a video is rendering, after you've edited it, after you do a video edit and you're rendering the video, it takes almost all of your computer's processing power to render that video. Well, when I'm rendering a video and I log into, because it takes a while, you know, a 10-minute video will take 20 minutes to render. So while that's rendering, if I log into DD2, it's completely unplayable. I mean, I can like mess around in Tavern or do some trading or whatever, but I can't play the game. No doubt about it. Last night, I had a video rendering and I logged into Warframe and you couldn't even tell the difference. I mean, the game ran so smooth even while I had a video rendering, which is absurd. Fortnite was like that back last year, but I can't play Fortnite anymore either while the video is rendering. I'm using two 295Xs, they're deluxe. So I got massive heat production is one of my problems. I need to get that upgraded. 295X2s. I'm using two 295X2s running in Crossfire, which is, you know, 4 or 5 years ago that was like a super high-end premium setup, and now it's a bit outdated. Yeah, I used all that low-level stuff up. I still actually don't even have my EV2. I gotta farm mats to get my EV2 gear leveled up, the DPS gear. Right now, I can't DPS on the EV2. I got it all sitting still. You don't see that very often, Greg. When it does happen, just move it. I got it all sitting right here, all my EV2 stuff. Might have some of it equipped. There, yeah, I got my Protean weapon equipped. Still campaign quality. But I gotta get all of my EV's gear upgraded. I've seen it happen out of the... I don't know. I've probably done 1,000 maps since the last big update. And I've seen that weapon man bug maybe once or twice. So it's not super common. And for me, it only happened on Little Horn Valley. The only thing that's supposed to destroy a weapon man is the Bastille Master boss. But every once in a while, a weapon man will randomly disappear. Got some Malthus action rolling in. But what I did, now obviously it's so rare that you can't tell for certain. But what I did is I didn't put the weapon manufacturer in the exact same place. I moved it back a little bit. And then I didn't have the issue anymore. Yeah, that's an ongoing problem, Brooke, for sure. Enemies going to wrong lanes. It's really bad on Lost Temple. It's predictable, though. That's the good thing. You can look at where the cores are at and what lanes open on Lost Temple and see where they're going to go to the wrong lanes. Just go back to PS4 if that's where all your account stuff is forgiven. A lot cheaper to get a new PS4 than it would be to get a PC. You know, a decent gaming PC is going to be over $1,000 just for something decent, you know. It sounds to me like you need to put your PS4 somewhere where it's being cooled off properly. I've played 24 hours straight on the PS4 many times. but I got it set up where it has airflow. You gotta keep it cool, you know. I got no clue, Greg. You'd have to contact Trendy on that one. Hopefully you submitted it to the bug forums. But yeah, I'm not really sure what causes it. You dropped it. Well, I mean, that'll do it. You can't be throwing stuff on the ground. They're forgiven. Forgiven when all Lonely Island on them. Exclamation FA they're dealing, but the TLDW is melee boom, melee damage, and tenacity is what I use. But I like to throw auras in front of spawns. Tenacity is a completely optional thing. Tenacity allows you to spawn camp cyborg lanes, which I enjoy doing. So I use tenacity. But, you know, you should build everybody should play their own game. You don't have to build like I do just because that's what I like to do, you know. It's a fun bug. I don't know about that. Disappearing weapon manufacturers is never fun. As long as you see it go down and you can get over there to deal with it, then it's not an issue, but... Siege rolled it down. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, gave me 2 of them. Very, very nice. Oh yeah, definitely keep you on your toes. No doubt about that there, Frig. I'm gonna head out to town and look around town, see if anybody's got anything good to sell. But that will be the last map of the day. I'm gonna be live tonight at 11 with some Warframe. And don't forget, tomorrow is Trendy Friday Fun Day. So my daytime stream on Fridays is over on Twitch. So I'll be, my next 2 streams, I'm going to play some Warframe tonight at 11 p.m. Pacific time. And then at 1 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, I'll be playing DD2 over on the Twitches. I'm not going to be moving to a console. I will play 1 or 2 times a month on console, but I'm not going to regrind all this over again. That's definitely not going to be a thing. When I play on console, it will completely be for fun. I'm hoping there, Frag. I really do hope we get... I mean, I want to hear the date. You know, it may be too soon to get a date. I may be asking for too much, but that is really, really what I want to hear. It's all about the date for me. Let me know when. And I hope it's not the weekend of September 15th. I'm going to be out of town that weekend. I won't be able to play it if it hits over that weekend, which is unfortunate. But you know, what are you going to do? What was that priced at? 12,000. It's peanuts. I'll buy it. What else we got here? Quicksilver got them pet boosters for sale. It's a good price on those. Anyway, everybody, that is going to do it for today. Thank you all a ton for swinging by. I really do appreciate it. Check me out over on the Twitches tonight if you're into Warframe, or then tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time, which is my normal stream start time, over on Twitch. Specs are not really anything I'll ever add to the description, forgiven. There's I got a lot of info in the description now. I don't want to clutter it up with more stuff. There's things that I'm required to put there, and my PC specs are not really an issue. I mean, every stream I say what it is. You know, I use a overclocked i7 and two 295 X2s running an SLI. So that is my setup. You know, there's no need, or that's just not going to go in my description. Like I said, it's too excessive as it is with all the required stuff. But anyway, thanks an absolute ton, everybody. I really do appreciate it. And we will see you all next time. Take it easy.